Wherever you are at this moment, I think we can safely say that 2020 has given us all pause for thought to consider what's important. This is Dr. Aitsi-Selmi, and I wanted to share a couple of thoughts before the end of 2020. When people have asked me how I've been this year, generally my answer has been, I'm happy that I have my health and that nobody I know or that's close to me has been directly affected by COVID. But I'm sad to say I can no longer say that, as a close member of our family has passed away this week due to COVID. And what I notice is that we all have different ways of grieving. But there was one thing that seemed to happen a lot, and that was the reaction that I could have done more. That generally I and people I know felt, oh, maybe there's something else I could have done to make things different. And I wanted to share a couple of thoughts around this, so that if you're going through a tough time, it might help you. So the first thing is that I truly believe there isn't anything else we can do under the circumstances, with our understanding of the situation and our capabilities. Whatever has happened in the past happened the way it did, and it couldn't have happened any other way. And so there's no need to have regrets. It's a normal reaction perhaps to the grieving, but in the end the truth is that we can't change what happened, and we couldn't have done things differently. Maybe in another universe, as another person, under different circumstances, things could have been different, but not as this person in this universe. And the second thing is that we can do something now. The only place we can change things is in the present. And there are 3 things we can do that are really just one thing, and that is to be more present to our lives as they are now. To be more present to 3 things: to our lives and what they're requiring of us, what's in front of us, not what's in the future that we're anxious about, but just what's presenting itself right now in this moment. Maybe it's a phone call you need to make. Maybe it's some kind of responsibility you need to meet. And meeting it with a sense of peace and love. Being with the people that are around us, being fully with them, not thinking and hypothesizing, judging, or thinking about how they're judging us, but really being present and listening to what's being said or what's being transmitted in our conversation with them. And then finally, being present to ourselves, being present to what's going on, our thoughts, our emotions, but most importantly, the stories that inhabit our minds and that guide our lives and influence our decisions. It's important to take time to reflect on these stories and see through them and discard the ones that no longer serve you and upgrade the ones that might still have some use, and maybe allow space for new stories to come into your life and bring you joy and happiness. So the only place to really be at this time is right here, right now, in this moment. And trusting that you have everything you need, that life is perfect as it is right now, is going to change, and to really have an appreciation for the life that you have. And with that, I wish you a wonderful end of 2020 and a beginning of 2021. Bye-bye.